Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's Lair. I am your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and we're back, and this time, we're taking a look at none other than some live-action gameplay that I took of the Evolve Big Alpha. And we're going to be playing as, well, various different characters. I have got a whole bunch of footage of each of them, so we'll be doing the play-by-play of what happened in each match, and go from there. And if you don't remember what Evolve is the asymmetrical PvP game from Turtle Rock, people who made Left 4 Dead, and it focuses on a bunch of mercenaries hunting down a big nasty monster before he does stuff to our expensive machinery. So our matches each time start off with us jumping off of a dropship with some funny commentary from one of the characters. And we basically jump on top of where the monster spawns a few seconds before we reach the ground. And right now, we're just going to follow these lovely blue glowing footprints. We've got some sort of augmented reality in the future, and we've got to find him and make him dead. And so he's pissed off birds over there in the distance. There's various flying critters that you can scare, and then that sets off an alert for us to go find him. And there's also various creatures that will impede you and try to touch you, like this thing. These little aardvark-looking things spray off steam, which impedes your vision, and if you're a monster, you can actually hide in that. Rather handy stuff. And so I'm playing as Hank, and Hank is the support class. Support is kind of like the medic. They provide like a shield and some like sideline support, along with quite a bit of damage, and then like an AoE stealth device, which is what looks like a human head there in the lower right-hand corner. So we followed the monster over here on this wintry map to the shore, and we can kind of hear him, and surprisingly, like, sound is very important in this game. Really good sound design. But we can hear him, but we can't really find him. We aren't really sure where he is, and I hadn't really thought about it because there was a lot of monsters still alive in the water over to our left, but we'll cover that in a second. But here's like the landing bay, and stuff's on fire. The Goliath is a big, nasty kind of apish Godzilla monster. He breathes fire and throws rocks and smashes stuff. And then those chimpanzee-looking things are called reavers. They're just generally annoying. So at this stage, my buddy Mordred, who is playing as Scrape and Lick, we decided that we should split up and take a look-see. So I had a sinking feeling, or the suspicion, that the monster was actually hiding in the water. I didn't know if there was actually any breathing mechanics that would prevent that from being a thing. And right as I crest this, the end of this facility here, I noticed something moving over there. And you know what? That looks an awful lot like the monster. So I didn't remember how to ping at this stage. This was like our first or second game back. So I pop a couple rounds off at him that didn't actually render for some reason. And did a little damage to the monster, and he wigs out and leaves into the water. So as everyone's kind of coming after me to help me out here, I'm just going to sneak around the side and shoot him in the face a little bit more. And then we've got some more blue tracks that verify that, yes, the monster was here. And those interesting birds you see outlined there in the water, those are actually carrion animals that indicate that the monster's been nearby recently. And they can apparently breathe underwater without problem. Go figure. So now the trapper, Mordred Scrapin' Lick, is going to put down the arena dome, keeping the monster from running away like a poon, and we're going to shoot the crap out of him. So my job here is to use my shield generator to kind of provide some more shielding to the guy whose name is Two Little Red Boxes. His name's actually Cheddar Geef. We play with him. And his Steam name contains Asian characters that, I guess, Evolve can't render. So now he's going to try and kill us, and we're going to try and murder him. First we have to eat through his blue bar of armor, as I kind of spastically run around shielding whoever's getting touched. And the arena's about to go down. So he's about to start running away, like right now. And as he runs away, I'm actually going to put down a orbital bombardment, which is an orbital strike. And I put it there when he was running away because Mordred informed me that he put down some of his spike traps, which actually harpooned the monster to the ground. And now the hunt is on again. For some reason I dipped off over towards the waterfall. No idea why. And up here we've actually got one of the big buff monsters. That giant smashy thing there is a sloth, a Terrorina sloth or something. And normally the big monsters, while also providing a lot of meat for the monster to eat to get stronger, can also provide delicious buffs. But in this version of Evolve, they actually kind of spread the buffs out to all the different types of monsters, so it's a little bit more random for your enjoyment. In fact, that's a buff marker right there that you can go get. And you can actually see that over top of a living monster as well, as we jetpack over these rocks. Jetpack being extremely important in this game, because otherwise you would never catch up to the monster. He is just way too flippin' fast. Alright, so we're just kind of swinging around back to that building that I ran on top of. We're on the south, or on like the north end of that building. And he got caught with his pants down having a snack. So Mordred's going to put down his mobile arena, and Cheddar Geef is going to take his big old electric cannon and start shooting him in the face. But there's Cheddar Geef right now. And the monster has evolved Flame Breath, so he's breathing fire on everybody. And then Mozzie the healer, Mozzie Kays, our other buddy, he is in the process of periodically tranking the monster, which, as it sounds, kind of drugs the monster so he can't do as much stuff. And he can also use his armor-piercing sniper rifle, which he's using just before I use my orbital bombardment, and that puts those little blue circles on the monster, which are actually weak points in his skin, where you can shoot for extra damage. So there's all kinds of like collaborative, cooperative gameplay mechanics in here that you can use to help each other out in doing more damage, and every character is really critical to this. And he goes down. Most of these matches don't last too long. So I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. Hopefully you enjoyed this little play-by-play of some footage from Evolve. I'll release some without any voiceover as well. And until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. I've got plenty of these on the way, and I will catch you next time. And there's also a review on the way. So until then, toodaloo, everybody.